Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. Another day, another drama, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different that at this time I'm calling the tea overflow. I don't really know, I haven't decided on a name, so right now I'm just calling it tea overflow. I was thinking maybe like tea overspill, even something like, I don't know, the full tea bag, which sounds absolutely ridiculous, but I was like, you know what, something funny, who knows. So let me know if you have a different idea for the name of this kind of video. But what I want to do in this video is just take a bunch of smaller dramas and put them all together into one video. That way I don't have to try to stretch things out to get to 10 minutes and stuff like that, because that's a waste of your time. It's a waste of my time. And I want to make sure that you guys are getting as much information as you possibly can of things that you haven't seen. But I also don't want to try to extend the length of the video just to be able to hit monetization on the video. So I decided to include a bunch of smaller things into one video. That way you guys still have the information. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Now, if you haven't seen my previous video titled Jeffree Star is Bothered, Danielle Cohn's Secret Leaked, I will link that in a card up over here, as well as down in the description box down below, so definitely make sure you go and check that out as well. Alright, let's go ahead and get on into it. So the first thing that we're going to talk about today is Jeffree Star's Robbery and the reason that is being brought back up again. Over on Twitter, a user named Good Citizen Records has released some information from the LAPD from an incident report that they requested details on, and here is what was in that report. A Twitter user named Good Citizen Records tweeted out the following. Here is the last of the @Jeffree Star #theft records. The total value of the theft was $10,000, with an additional $30,000 in physical damages according to the LAPD, #public records, and then included the following screenshot. And here we can see it says, "Hi there, a message was sent to you regarding this record request." And then it says, date and time of occurrence, 3/15/2019 to 3/18/2019, location in California. Date and time of the report was 3/18/2019. Name and age of the victim was Jeffree Star Cosmetics, but Jeffree is spelled incorrectly. Factual circumstance of incident. Unknown suspects cut hole into roof of business. Removed property. Fled through rear rolled up door to unknown location. General description of injuries, property, or pallets of cosmetic product, $10,000. Hole cut in roof, $2,000. And metal rolled up door, $28,000. So a couple things that stand out to me from this report is the fact that Jeffree Star Cosmetics is spelled wrong. Now, I'm not 100% sure if maybe that this was a preliminary report and that all the information that they had wasn't entered correctly, and then when they entered this into the actual information, they changed the name to make sure it was spelled correctly. But I thought that if something is spelled incorrectly on a report, that report technically isn't valid because that company doesn't exist. Jeffree Star Cosmetics spelled with a Y doesn't exist, whereas Jeffree Star Cosmetics spelled with 2 E's exists. So that I'm not sure about. I don't know the legal side of that. If anybody does, let me know down in the comments, but I thought that if any information was spelled wrong on any kind of legal document, that it makes that document invalid. But please let me know down in the comments if that is correct or not. And then also in this, it says that the value of the product was $10,000, and Jeffree said in his video that $2.5 million worth of makeup was stolen from his warehouse. Now, obviously, this could just be the cost of the goods or cost of the materials, but if that is true, that means that these items had, I think, if my math is correct, a 20,000% markup, which to me seems absolutely ridiculous. We all know that from Shane and Jeffree's series that the markup in the makeup industry is huge, but 20,000% is extreme. So I don't know if there was more stuff that was set in a different report about all of this, or if this is just part of it, but I'm just like, okay, $10,000 does not equal $2.5 million unless it's like a 20,000% markup. But let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments below. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into the next Jeffree Star drama that happened. In the past, Jeffree Star has been called out for appropriating Black culture, as well as taking credit from Black creators and not giving them credit, and surprise, surprise, it has happened again. This time it is with Lil Kim. Now, years ago, Lil Kim did a photo shoot with a blue wig on and a Chanel logo painted onto the bangs, and recently, Jeffree Star did the exact same thing, but instead of Chanel, he used Louis Vuitton. Let's go ahead and take a look at a couple of screenshots. In this side-by-side image of Jeffree Star and Lil Kim, you can see the very similarities in their wigs. You can see that they are both similar colors, as well as both having a brand logo spray painted on the bangs, which again are about the same length. Now, the only main difference really is that Jeffree's wig is more like two-tone, the bangs are one color, and the rest of the wig is another color. And in Jeffree's image, the LV is solid white, and in Lil Kim's image, the Chanel logo is an outline. I shouldn't say spray painted because I don't know if it's spray painted or not, or if it is dyed, but to me, they are very, very similar. Now, could Jeffree have known about this or not known about this? I have no idea. But let's be honest, there's lots of people who called attention to it, and from what I have seen, he has not said anything or credited Lil Kim, so I don't know if he just doesn't care, like Jeffree normally doesn't care about things, or if he's just ignoring it, or if he just isn't seeing it. That I honestly don't know. But when people call you out and say, hey, You want us to call you out, like you said in your apology video, call me out if I'm doing something wrong. People are calling him out, and he is not addressing it. He could have issued a simple statement and say, hey, I didn't know about this, but I would love to give credit to Lil Kim for doing this before I did. But of course, he hasn't done anything like that. But that is everything that I have for Jeffree Star today, so let me know what you think about this down in the comments below, and let's hop over to Jeffree Star's best friend, Shane Dawson. If you're not aware of the drama that has been circulating around Shane Dawson, here's a quick little backstory. He's been called out multiple times for doing blackface, as well as inappropriate things with people who are underage. And so because of that, he had all of his channels demonetized: his Shane Dawson channel, his Shane Dawson TV channel, and his Shane Glosson channel. Well, when all this happened, Shane went back and he deleted all of his videos from his It's Shanae channel, as well as 99.9% of his videos from his Shane Dawson TV channel, except for his I'm Coming Out As video. Well, recently, Shane Dawson has started to re-upload videos to his Shane Dawson TV channel, as you can see in these screenshots here. In these screenshots from the Shane Dawson TV channel, you can see that Shane has started to re-upload videos, including his old short film videos, as well as his music videos, and the only video that's not a short film or a music video is his Coming Out As a video. Now, I'm not sure why Shane is starting to re-upload these videos or unprivate these videos, because it's like, okay, these videos are all old, it's not like they really matter, and at this time, his channels are still demonetized. So I'm starting to wonder, okay, are maybe his channels going to be remonetized here shortly, which is why he's starting to put content back on them, so that way he can start to get revenue from his channel again. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if maybe he's like, well, I want people to still hear my music and stuff like that, or see my previous films. I don't really know what's going on, but with him re-uploading or unprivating those videos, I'm starting to wonder if maybe his channels are going to get remonetized again shortly. But that's just my theory. I have no proof, no fact of that. That's just my theory. Let me know what you think about Shane Dawson re-uploading videos to his old channels down in the comments below. Alright, let's go ahead and switch gears and switch over to James Charles. James Charles has recently been called out for attending a birthday party and not wearing a mask out in public while he was at this party, and in his latest video titled A Day in the Life with Me, he issued a statement in his video in text, which is the following. In the video, James included a screenshot of text that says, "Hi sisters, I decided to cut the party footage from the video. Even though I have been wearing a mask in public and have been tested negative multiple times, going to a party during was selfish and a stupid decision. People's safety keeping contained is far more important than celebrating a friend's birthday, and unsafe partying is not something I want to promote to my audience. I recognize that my platform comes with responsibility, and I encourage that you guys be smarter than I was. Wear your masks and continue to social distance. Love you." I'm glad that James addressed this on his platform and on his biggest platform, which is YouTube, so that way people could see this statement. The only things that I have issues with this statement is that his videos are normally posted on Thursday, and this video got pushed back till Saturday because he wanted to make sure that it was perfect and do some more editing and stuff like that to the video. Now, if you had time to push the video back and to do more editing and stuff, why couldn't you have gone on camera and actually said this to your fans instead of just text on the screen? Just because people are watching your video doesn't mean that they are actually watching the video and they're going to stop and read this text and see it. A lot of people who watch videos sometimes will sit there and just listen to them while they're doing other things. So I feel like it'd be more impactful if you actually went on camera and said that statement. Now, on top of that, the fact that James still went to this birthday party after Jake Paul just got called out for having a huge party at his house, I'm like, okay, James, I know that you saw getting called out for his party. He was on the trending page on Twitter. There's no way that you definitely didn't see it. Plus, you follow him, and people were tweeting at him, and other people were tweeting at you as well. So I'm not exactly sure why you decided to still go to this party even after all the drama happened. You said that you don't want to promote that on your channel, but it's like, come on, you already went. But thank you for taking that footage out and saying that you want to make sure that you are having a better influence on your followers. What you think about James Charles' statement down in the comments below. Now let's go ahead and switch focus over to Manny MUA. Was Manny MUA throwing shade at all these influencers who are having parties over on Twitter? I think so. Here's what Manny had to say on his Twitter. Manny tweeted, "Good morning. Just a friendly reminder to wear a mask and stop throwing parties." And underneath this, someone did comment saying, hey, you like to stick your toe in drama every once in a while. I totally see it. And he replied back and he said, no, I'm just making sure that people are aware of what they're doing. I think that he is calling out these influencers for having these parties because, let's be honest, just like everybody else can see it on Twitter, so can he. So I like the fact that he is actually calling people out and saying, hey, stop throwing parties. It's not good. But let me know what you think about that down in the comments below. All right, let's go ahead and switch on gears to Miss Tana Mongeau, who seems to not care about anything. Tana took to her Snapchat to upload the following video. In this video, Tana Mongeau is seen with Erica Costell at a party where she says, listen, we don't effing care. I mean, from what Tana has been doing recently, we all know that she doesn't care. Tana doesn't care about herself, Tana doesn't care about anybody around her, Tana doesn't really care about anything, let's just be honest. But the fact that she went to her Snapchat with Erica Costell and said, look, we don't effing care, it's like, come on, Tana. Like, you have a huge audience of people who are seeing you do all these things, you are not setting a good example. Unlike you, James actually decided to issue a statement saying, hey, I'm sorry for the behavior that I did, but I want to do better, so I wanted to cut out that footage and let you know that I am going to be doing better. But Tana is the complete opposite. Now, on top of that, Tana also promised several videos addressing all of her past things that have been coming up recently with, and yet she has not done any of that. So it's like, Tana, you obviously don't care at all, so I have no idea why anybody is supporting you at this point. The only person you care about is yourself, but at this point, I don't even think that you care about yourself because you keep going to all of these parties. But let me know what you think about Tana in that video down in the comments below. Now let's go ahead and switch gears into our last topic, which is Pewdiepie and Anthony Padilla. Anthony Padilla recently put out a video with Pewdiepie where he talks about drama channels and the fact that YouTube rewards drama channels, and that basically drama channels are profiting off of people and that drama channels are terrible. That's what I got from the video. Now, let's be honest. People love drama because drama is exciting, drama is entertaining, people are nosy, people want to know what's going on in other people's lives, so of course they're going to watch drama. You have things like TMZ, the National Enquirer, stuff like that. Stuff like that is still around because people want to see that stuff. People love to get the inside scoop about people's lives. But are there some terrible drama channels who just drag people, who make up false stories, and who are terrible to the drama community? Absolutely. But a drama channel's job is to call out influencers for things that they are doing wrong or things that they are doing that are inappropriate. And for you to turn around and say that drama channels are basically terrible, like, come on, that is not fair. There are plenty of good drama channels out there who report facts and let people know, hey, this is what's wrong with this person, this is what this person did, make sure that you hold them accountable, I just want you guys to know. But let's be honest, the fact that you're doing this with Pewdiepie, and Pewdiepie has profited off the drama, as well as Pewdiepie was a huge source of revenue loss for YouTube because Pewdiepie started the adpocalypse, which cost YouTube a ton of money, I think is a little hypocritical. The adpocalypse that was caused by Pewdiepie cost a lot of people a lot of money, and I'm sure it made people have to leave the platform because they were unable to support themselves or support their family because of the loss of revenue that was caused by him. So I don't know if he is bitter because people are still calling him out about the fact that he cost YouTube a lot of money and he was the cause of the adpocalypse, or what the deal is, but don't try to call out drama channels for just reporting on people's bad behaviors because you've done it yourself. But let me know what you think about Pewdiepie and Anthony Padilla's video down in the comments below. But that is everything that I have for today's video, so let me know what you think about everything that I talked about in today's video down in the comments below. Also, let me know if you like this video with a lot of different dramas in it, so that way I know if I should keep doing these or not. If you have a different name for this, also let me know because I'm not 100% sure with what name I want to go with. If you like this video, please make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, I greatly appreciate it if you could hit that big red subscribe button and hit the bell icon and set your notifications to all so you'll be notified of every time I upload a new video. Alright, that's everything for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!